21 days are up, and that is very good news for doctors and nurses who took care of the first Dallas Ebola patient.
They're in the clear now, and Jenny's live at Texas Health Presbyterian in Dallas with more. Jenny?
Yeah, so Lauren and Tim, today is the day that the workers who cared for Thomas Eric Duncan will be released. That is, those who have not already been released. He died on October 28th. Today is now, October 8th. Today is now October 29th. So that completes that 21-day period of monitoring that has been the standard protocol for making sure people didn't contract Ebola. One of the nurses who treated Duncan and did contract Ebola from him, Amber Vinson, actually was released and declared Ebola-free before this group was released from monitoring. Yesterday, she flew from an Atlanta hospital to Dallas Love Field. Her fiance Derek and her mom Deborah greeted her. Then a motorcade and police escort took them back here to Texas Health Presbyterian's guest house, which is kind of like a hotel for hospital patient families. While Amber is cleared, her mom and fiance are still being monitored because of their contact with her after she started showing symptoms, but before she was isolated. With all of Eric Duncan's care staff being released from monitoring today, it's a big moment for the Texas Health Presbyterian community, but Amber put out a reminder: the Ebola fight is far from over.
While this is a day for celebration and gratitude, I ask that we not lose focus on the thousands of families who continue to labor under the burden of this disease in West Africa.
The healthcare workers being monitored had the option to stay at the hospital or to self-isolate at home. Initially, 75 healthcare workers were being monitored, but that number is lowered today because not all of them had contact with Duncan until the exact day of his death on October 8th. It is not known how long Amber's family is going to be staying here at Texas Health Presbyterian, but we do know that she and her fiance have found a new apartment and they will eventually be moving into that. Reporting live in Dallas, Jenny Anchondo for Good Day.
Thank you, Jenny. And nurse Nina Pham is staying out of the public eye since returning to North Texas Friday. She was also infected with Ebola while treating Thomas Eric Duncan at Texas Health Presbyterian. She was treated at a Maryland hospital. Pham will be reunited with her dog Bentley Saturday after he's released from isolation, something she's looked forward to. Texas native and UTA grad Casey Hickox is now at an undisclosed location in Maine to self-monitor for Ebola symptoms. She was released from mandated quarantine in New Jersey on Monday. She'd been there since returning from West Africa, where she worked with Ebola patients. Hickox had called the quarantine a violation of her rights. New York's only Ebola patient, really the only Ebola patient in the U.S., remains at Bellevue Hospital in isolation. The hospital says Dr. Craig Spencer is in serious condition. A 5-year-old boy from the Bronx who just returned from Guinea tested negative for Ebola. Doctors say he just has a respiratory infection and that's what caused his fever.